Have you asked yourself the question, well, what about me? What about my life? Does it ever seem like everyone else's life seems to be moving forward? Everyone else's dreams are coming true. They're getting what they wanted in life. It just seems so good. And then you're standing there going, well, what about my life? What about the promises for me? I found myself asking that question one time, and I just looked around and it seemed like everyone knew what their next season was. And I'm just standing there, well, God, have you forgotten me? What is it for me? What's next for me? And just like the Holy Spirit does so beautifully, he just spoke something into my heart. And it was the words out of Jeremiah 29:11, a very popular verse. I want to read it to you. It says this, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Now, there was something about those words when I heard it in my spirit for that time at that moment, because it says, I felt like he just stopped. He just kind of tapped me on the shoulder and says, I know what's next for you. It was almost like I can guide you there. It was like a guide going, I can take you there. Will you just trust me? Will you just let me show you what's next? I know the plan. You know, it's like when you meet somebody, if you're lost somewhere and you're looking for direction in that person, and you stop that, at that station, and you're just like, can you help me find where to go? I'm kind of lost. And there's no greater feeling than that person going, oh, I know where it is. I can take you there. Let me show you where it is. It's so comforting to know that somebody can bring you to that place. So I just feel like, as you're going into the weekend and the season that you're in your life, just remember, God knows the plan he has for you. He's got the blueprint figured out. He's got the steps laid out for your life. He's got the plans, the from A to B. So you don't have to try to figure it out. All you got to do is go to him and ask him and say, God, what's next for me? Instead of going around and just asking other people or trying to make it happen in your own effort, go to God and say, God, what is it for me? What about me? Do you have something for me? And most likely he does. He's got a plan. And we just got to spend time with him as our guide and as the one that's going to lead us into that place of peace, that place of prosperity, that place of hope, and the future for your life. So I just wanted to encourage you here for a brief moment, and just remember, God knows the plan he has for you. If nobody else does, or even you might not know what it is. Let me tell you, God knows the plan he has for your life. Trust him with it.